If you listen to the European Union officials, you will notice that they believe that there are a bunch of angels who are there to save the continent of Europe. Well, in this video, we're going to show everybody how these hypocritical sycophants are only there for the gravy train. This is about what's been going on in the European Union when it comes to their own problems, whether it's the border crisis and everything else. But we know that the situation here with illegal migration as a crisis is completely chaotic thanks to our government. Now we have people like Verhofstadt. Oh dear, yes, he's back to talk again. Verhofstadt, who is one of the leading federalists in the European Union, who doesn't really like Brexit, has come out to criticize us as a country and Brexit because of what happened the other day with the BB Stockholm barge and, of course, the bacteria outbreak that happened. Now, quite interesting that they're not talking about their own issues. So Guy Verhofstadt said Britain had a reputation as a safe haven for those fleeing persecution, including Farage's great-great-grandfather. Now their government tries to fly them to Rwanda or put migrants on bacteria-infested barges. Humans deserve better than this. There are 2 points here. One is about Rwanda, which someone needs to tell Guy Verhofstadt that your own member states, including Germany, are considering the same Rwanda scheme. One. Secondly, let's talk about Legionella and bacteria and the outbreak that he's talking about, right? Legionella. Now, first things first. These are the updates we had quite recently from the European Union. Accommodation crisis facing asylum seekers in Belgium is gravely concerning. So he's talking about how humans deserve better. Guy Verhofstadt, what is happening in your own Belgium? So what's going on here? Reception crisis worsens for migrants and asylum seekers in Belgium. Another update. This continues. So if humans and migrants deserve better, why not improve your own infrastructure inside the European Union for when it comes to your own migrants, instead of pushing them out through France to come to the UK and say, well, this is not really our problem anymore. So that's exactly what you're doing. But in reality, they're trying to shift the narrative, saying everything is perfect in the EU. We have all the infrastructure ready for the migrants. We care about asylum seekers and everything else. Right. That's not really true. But that's not the only problem. Let's talk about Legionella outbreak. Well, new European Parliament Legionella outbreak. This was a while ago. They had a massive issue when it came to a lot of their own staff having symptoms, and they had to obviously sort out their own buildings. This was not the first time. We also had years ago fears for the sick building of Europe. Yes, the deadly bacteria that caused that disease was found lurking in the machine room of the European Parliament's new £250 million headquarters in Strasbourg, as well as what happened in Brussels. Yes, so these sort of things happen. Nobody cared. Nobody in the media talked about it really. And now, apparently, Britain is the only country that has issues with Legionella. Seriously, it's important to talk about these things. And this one from 2021, the European Parliament president was knocked down, but because of Legionella as a disease. So the whole building was completely infected. And they don't really want media to know all these things. They don't really want to show that this happened everywhere. Now, I'm not defending the Home Office. I'm not defending our government, because the whole thing has been shambolic with BB Stockholm as a barge. I wasn't really in favor of it because it's just a short-term plaster. It doesn't solve anything. And it just shows the idiocy of those who are listening to the people in the establishment who don't even want to implement these policies. We've heard so many times from civil servants inside the Home Office that they do not believe in border control. So, of course, we're going to have situations where, at best, some people might have turned their blind eye, saying, we might have received some warning about something's about to happen on the barge. Let's just not do anything about it, potentially. Or just completely fabricating the whole situation, creating scenarios for the barge to fail. And now we have this problem. And everybody in the media are now talking about how Brexit Britain is now full of disease. As if the European Union is such a clean and healthy environment for everybody. So the hypocrisy must be exposed, and Guy Verhofstadt, maybe it's sort of time to sort out your own home first instead of caring about other countries. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.